Welcome, viewers. Behind me, there's a growing sense of menace. Literally thousands of people are making their way up towards the centre of London, and the great British bobbies are doing their best to defend democracy. We have a bobby here that we're going to talk to and find out exactly what is going on behind the scenes on the authorities' sides. What exactly is going on behind the scenes on the authorities' side?
It's all very quiet at the moment. It's a very peaceful demonstration, and they're all going to Hyde Park at the moment.
But what about the black bloc?
Sorry?
What about the violent element that are determined on destroying what could be a peaceful protest?
As far as we know at the moment, there's no violent element. It's all been very peaceful and very good-natured.
Your job must be really hard facing against these enemies of the state. How do you deal with it on a day-to-day basis?
This is a peaceful protest, and we've had no problems at all with the crowd that's here.
What would you do if suddenly 5,000 anarchists arrived with petrol bombs?
Okay, thanks very much.
In Ireland, a group of bomber-bashing Christians disarmed part of the American war machine, the acting President of the United States, who granted them a full pardon.
There was a police car with a policeman who was asleep, and we were able to access the plane quite easily and worked on it for a good probably 8 minutes. Our intentions were to non-violently decommission it, and we did that by hitting the nose where the radar is located, and also around the sides of it. We poured blood on it, naming the US military as a spiller of blood.
As a patriotic Irish American with a deep love for both of my countries, I urge the Irish government, which still enjoys the highest level of moral ascendancy in the eyes of the world, to grant these brave young Irish and American patriotic peace activists a fair trial by permitting their necessary defense on moral grounds supported by the Nuremberg principles. And if that doesn't work, in accordance with the power vested in me as the acting President of the United States, I am prepared to grant them full pardon and amnesty.
We received a presidential pardon from Martin Sheen of the West Wing, so we feel pretty confident going into trial.
2 men from Oxford who attempted to disarm bombers stationed in Britain are also awaiting trial. When cannabis campaigners in Portsmouth held their annual Smokey Bears picnic, one supporter believed police had come dressed in the festive spirit.
I saw one copper wandering around the crowd, and he had this ginger wig on, and it was a very obvious wig, not a very good one. It was the sort of thing you get out of a joke shop. Well, that's the way it appeared to me anyway. And he passed by me at one point, and I just took the opportunity, with a little bit of light-hearted banter as far as I was concerned, just said, "Is that a wig you're wearing? Because I know we can get a better one."
I can tell you where you can get a better one than that.
That policeman did not hear a word I said. He just went around his business, oblivious to what I said. But there was another copper who pounced on me immediately, and he said that I was likely to cause alarm, distress and harassment to his colleague. And I said, "Look, if I've done anything wrong, arrest me." Yeah. Eventually he did exactly that. Yeah. Put me in cuffs and took me to the van. It was at that point, I think his face dropped when they took a photograph of me and the arresting officer at the back of the van, and I had to remove a baseball cap that I'd been wearing all that time. And of course, I'm completely bald myself.
While John was behind bars, Hampshire police gave false information to the media.
Got a call at work from somebody who knew me, who said that I'd just been featured on a television news report that said that I'd been arrested and charged with possession of drugs. Now, when I searched at the police station, I had no drugs on me, and they'd obviously put out misinformation. And this was picked up obviously by the television, but also by the local paper as well, resulting in what was clearly slander and libel.
Follically challenged John didn't let it lie there and took his case to the top.
They acknowledged that they'd put out misinformation, and they offered me what I felt was a derisory amount of money, which was £200 compensation. If you feel you've got a strong case, and I definitely did, then you push it as far as you can.
John eventually received an apology and a cheque for £1,200, which funded ice creams for everyone at the following year's picnic.